just want to apologize and call myself out that though I am extremely faithful, I am also extremely human, and I am consistently asking God to forgive me for being so human, and not always having that unshakable faith, because that's the goal, is for my faith to be utterly unshakable, and it's gotten better over time. But today, for example, aka yesterday, I got so aggravated with God, and how dare I, me being impatient, me being disgustingly human, but beautifully imperfect at the same time, which if he gives me grace for, then I should be giving myself grace for, Like, I just quickly humbled myself afterwards, after really sitting with God and trying to understand and decipher my intuition and the messages that he's been giving me. I threw my journal and everything. Like, I write to God in my journal. I don't just write to myself or to write to whatever. I write directly to God now. It's been a few years of me doing that. My journals weren't always that, but it slowly became, or maybe it always was, conversations with God, but then it ended up being intentionally. And I threw my journal today. And literally the cover of my journal says, "Be still and know I am God." And I got mad because I felt like I've been still. I've been patient. I can't take it no more. I need you to handle certain things for me, God, please. And I cried and I cried and I threw the journal. And I picked it back up. I apologized. I kissed it. I hugged it. I cried. I wrote in it. I apologized. And then I really sat with the things that I've been, mind you, God been told me to keep a dream journal. I've been keeping that for quite some time. And I really started deciphering things and connecting the dots to a lot of things, and going to the Bible with certain numbers that he's been giving me, and really understanding certain things. And I really had to go back again in my journal and apologize and tell him I understand now. Forgive me. Because I understand. And I know you hear me. And I know you got me. So I'm sorry for being impatient. But I understand what you're telling me now. Urgently gentle. Gently urgent. That's what I meant to say. Gently urgent. That's what I meant to say. Urgently gentle. God is consistently confirming to me that he's going to handle that situation. And I really had to step out, and I had to really sit and do some research and really dig and decipher dreams that I just recently had, a dream that I just recently had, and dreams that I had before. Like, you don't understand. You give me numbers, God gives me numbers. I go search up that date. I either add all the numbers together and figure out what's that, or I look at those numbers that are in the Bible. I look at those Bible verses with those exact numbers. Or I go and I look at certain dates in my phone and in my photos, and all the fucking photos I took in every single year on those exact dates, but all the years within those dates. Like, I go ham, and the dots be connecting. I go back and I look at that exact date, the dreams that I had in those exact dates in my dream journals that God told me to keep for a reason. Because they don't always make sense at the time, in the moment. But it will. If you just listen. If you're just obedient, disciplined, and faithful. Discipline, obedience, faithful. The spiritual warfare is no fucking joke. It's very fucking real. And it's either you're with God or you're not. And the way that God is about to rain down His love and His judgment. My condolences. It's 4 a.m. on the dot. My condolences. Because God gave so many warnings to get it together. God gave so many warnings to leave certain people alone. God gave so many warnings. And you can't come crying to God after not listening to Him repeatedly. When He really starts raining down His revenge, His sword. Revenge was never mine. I always knew that. No matter how long it took, no matter how long it takes, never mine. The revenge and the glory is never anybody's but God's. So let heaven rain God's love. Let heaven rain God's justice. Let heaven rain God's glory. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. It's about to get real. And my condolences to anybody and everybody that really has proven to God repeatedly that they got nothing but hate in their heart. You've intentionally made no room for God in your heart. And I need the people with good, genuine hearts to stop overthinking the fact that you got God on you, in you, all over you, all around you. Because there's people who really don't give a fuck about repenting until the last fucking minute when it's convenient for them. Now you want to believe in God. Now you want to repent. Because God's about to whip your ass after He told you to stop. That's not how this works, my love. My condolences. Because at this point, I don't feel bad for people like that. Because those are the people that wish death upon me. Those are the people that will do anything to belittle me, to frame me, to drag my name through the mud, because they don't want to take accountability of their own shit. They just want to project it. And projecting that shit onto me, of all people, is the biggest mistake you will ever fucking make in your life. Because the way I love God, the way I will humble myself before God, it's sad that y'all so full of fucking pride that this shit is a joke to y'all. You're so far up your fucking ass. Can't even humble yourself before God of all things. The one who created you. The reason you're breathing. The reason you got everything that you so egotistically so proud of. A laughing joke. That's what you make out of it. It is about to get real. My condolences. Return to sender. Return to sender. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper, because I return it right back to sender. And my condolences, because God has warned you repeatedly. And you spat right in his face. Hold that.